we have to be very strategic. I always had the position, the view, that we should be able to have schools held in those areas where our surveillance shows that the number of cases are very low, contained, where our students don't necessarily use public transportation, and where the schools are underpopulated. It is not beyond us to figure that out. Indeed, my report is that the Ministry of Education, through their GIS mapping and support from the University of the West Indies, they have been able to identify some schools that fall into that category. I've spoken to the permanent secretary, who tells me that talks are ongoing, that there is a willingness to consider a form or a modality of in-person, in-classroom education. And I hope that the Ministry of Education and the JTA and the other stakeholders can very quickly come up with a solution that would see at least some of our children going back to school. I'm very concerned about the situation, and no doubt we will not see the effects of the out-of-school, remote, distance teaching and learning until years after. And when we are through this pandemic, we may very well have to put in place programs for us to catch up and close that gap that has been created. Clearly, as it relates to the inequality in the education system, I'm very worried that this would have just widened the inequality. So I want parents to be assured that the government is not just sitting idly by believing that everything is fine with online learning. No, we are, like yourselves, we are very concerned and we understand your challenge. We are trying to find a solution, and I will try to ensure that it is a non-contentious solution, because we all have to acknowledge people's lives are at stake, and we don't want teachers to fall ill and to have a fate that we all don't want to happen. We don't want anyone to die as a result of this. So we have to be very careful, very strategic, but I believe that there is a solution, and we will search hard to find it and implement it.